EPR spectroscopy is electron paramagnetic resonance spectroscopy. And what that is it's a technique that probes molecules that have unpaired electrons. It's a very sensitive technique and extremely informative in terms of telling you what actually is the nature of that electron.
We provide this electron paramagnetic resonance spectroscopy service to the academic and industrial communities in the UK. We have, because of that, probably the widest range of microwave EPR instrumentation in Europe. We have the widest range of continuous wave EPR in any single laboratory, and we have 3 pulsed microwave frequencies, which is very nearly unique in the world.
Our aims are to typically find out about the environment of the unpaired electron in the protein. So it can be the environment around the metal, active site of a protein, or it can be through spin labels. So by doing so, we can build up information about an active site within a protein. We know that drugs bind to active centers. So we can use our techniques to study the way drugs bind to perhaps metal centers. And this is very important, particularly in terms of the dose which, say, a medical doctor uses for a patient.
The methods we use are hugely powerful ways to study magnetic molecules, ions, materials, what have you. Free radicals are hugely important in biology, for example, in medicine. They're associated with all sorts of degenerative problems, with aging itself. So there's huge scope to use these methods to tackle that kind of problem. So you've got a technique that is blind to everything else other than the free radical and the immediate environment of the free radical. So just as one example, there was a chemical manufacturer who suspected free radicals might be poisoning their chemical manufacturing process. They came to us, we were able to identify those, look at the kinetics of that, the mechanisms of that, and those manufacturers, by this technique called electron paramagnetic resonance, and those manufacturers have taken that away and changed how they manufacture those products, taking into account what we told them about what was going wrong. And this was really the only technique you could use to do that.
A lot of chemistry departments tend to have some EPR instrumentation, but Manchester has a long history of having experts in this particular field. And so many years ago, a lot of national services were established within the UK, and Manchester at the time was perfectly positioned to be the natural place of choice for the UK EPR service to reside, and it's now been here many, many years.